So today we're going to be checking out a new artist on the channel, and that artist is Icehouse, and the name of the song is Icehouse. And this comes via a donation request from Malcolm. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So I'm not familiar at all with this band. So if I've heard the song, I'll let you know because that happens from time to time when there's a song that I'm not familiar with who the artist is. But just by looking at the video here and the title, it's not something that's familiar to me. So really excited to get to check something out new. And I'm always looking for stuff like that here on the channel. That's why I started this channel. So let's not waste any more time and get to it. You can find the link to the original video down below in the description.
So what we've got is a show that we did in the Hunter Valley that we filmed, and we're going to give you that whole show, but in bits, but as well as the bits of the actual performances themselves, we're going to give you a whole lot of little extra bits, including some comments from members of the band and so on. And when you have a look at some of these performances and you see some of the wide shots, you'll see the scale of what's going on there. One thing that a lot of people don't really appreciate, and probably a lot of artists don't work this way, but for the last at least 7 years, we've had exactly the same team of technicians and crew around us, and they are the best in Australia. And the whole thing is really a massive team effort, even going back to Larry, our tour manager, who has been working with us since 1986 now. That's a mighty long time. So whenever we do a show and we're setting up for this, whenever we watch back any of this sort of footage, all of the members of the band are incredibly acutely aware of how big an effort it is, and the appreciation that we have for all of our crew who are a vital part of our team.
All right, the Icehouse groove, which is like that. But the thing I love about that is that offbeat snare.
When we originally performed it, there was no big guitar thing at the end. It was just keyboards and drums. And I remember when we sort of played it in this punk venue first, I thought we were going to get murdered because they were so used to having incredibly loud, incredibly hard, incredibly fast guitar bands. And there we were doing this kind of gothic epic with keyboards only. And luckily they actually liked it, but I thought it was an incredibly dangerous thing to do.
So I love the intro here, the explanation of the production, which is something that I'm aware of when I see, and I've heard many artists that I've seen live, give credit just like this gentleman here did, because it takes a lot of people, a lot of moving parts, a lot of stuff behind the scenes to produce and put on big performances, and so I really enjoy and appreciate him giving the appreciation and giving credit just from the get go. It's that's the thing he talked about the most, the beginning. Was the appreciation for the whole crew and everybody that put their effort into making this happen. So really cool to see that from the beginning.
It's always cold inside the Icehouse.
Oh wow.
Though the rivers never freeze, there's a girl outside the Icehouse. I can see her clearly through the trees. Now she's dreaming of a new love.
like this song. I love the drums, the beat, and the drummer was right in the beginning. It's just it's such a powerful intro to this song, and then those keyboards are really haunting, and I love the effect that they're using on that. And then the gentleman here, I'm sorry, I don't know his name, so please let me know down below. Uh, but his voice is just so beautiful, and I love how he just kind of just eased in. And it's just so calm, and but it's beautiful, and it's just a really interesting song. And he's correct, in the beginning. I'm that type of person. I want guitars. I love guitars, but this song so far doesn't need it. It's accomplishing what it set out with the keyboards and the drums, and it's just a beautiful haunting song, and it's mesmerizing, and it's like I want more. I want to know more. I want to hear more. So let's back it up and keep going.
There's no love inside the ice house. The devil lives inside the ice house. At least that's what the old ones say. They say he came a long time ago. He came here with the winter snow. Now it's colder every day. But she's still dreaming through the summer. And she's hoping through the spring. She says she's got no time for winter nights. She doesn't notice as the days grow darker. You can't remember getting any older. There's no love inside the ice house.
Wow. So what's the story of Icehouse? Please let me know, because this here is a huge crowd. I mean, that's a lot of people. So for them to have this many people here, they obviously are very, very big and very, very talented. So I'm assuming, I mean, he mentioned Australia in the beginning. So are they just this big in Australia, or am I just under a rock and haven't heard of them and don't know? So please let me know their story below. I'm intrigued. But yeah, this song is just so cool. And and I love how he took his voice up into a little bit higher register there a few moments ago. And I'm really curious to see if they're just gonna if they're gonna add any more to this song at the end. We're getting close to the end here, but really intrigued by this band and this song.
The ice house. She's still dreaming through the summer. And she's hoping through the spring. She says she's got no time for winter nights. Doesn't notice as the days grow darker. She can't remember getting any older. There's no love inside the ice house. There's no love inside the ice house. The ice house.
Wow. I love the addition there at the end of the guitar. I know he said when they originally recorded it, that they did not include the guitar, but I think it was a great addition to the end. It gave it another layer to the song, and it was so heavy, which it makes me even more intrigued about their music because I love that sound. So please let me know down below any other songs that we need to check out from Icehouse. Just really, really enjoyed that, and it's intriguing. I'm intrigued. I want to know more. I want to hear more. So please, if you will, let me know down below in the comments. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.